Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday and welcome to Full Body Stretch. This is a 45-minute full body stretch class today, and I'm excited to have you here as always. I want to welcome any of you first-time people. You're my regulars, of course, I always welcome you. Just a note, as I always say with any class and any exercise, is to always listen to your body. Your body is the best coach and guide, and it will tell you what it can and cannot do. So make sure that you listen and honor, and if you need to take a breather at any point in time, you do so. You join in when you feel you're ready again. I guess I didn't really introduce myself for those of you who might be new or first timers. My name is Lisa Breezy. I'm an exercise physiologist, wellness heart coach, and founder of State of the Heart Fitness here in Santa Monica, California. I've been teaching exercise classes of all kinds for about 28 years now. Cannot believe that. As an exercise physiologist, I got my degree in sports medicine at Pepperdine, and I'm specifically trained to design exercise programs with people with specific health issues, heart disease, diabetes, various osteoporosis, everything. So anyway, so I'm happy you're here. And so we're going to do 45 minutes of stretching. Stretching, of course, is about releasing tension in the muscles, increasing our range of motion in our joints. We probably noticed that when we get up or we've been sleeping and we get up, we're like, oh, tight. So that's what we want to do when we sit, when we're sedentary, when we've been sitting a long time. The connective tissue in our body starts to harden and get rigid. So what we want to do is we want to open it up. And when that, over time, if we are sedentary, that connective tissue gets so rigid that we aren't able to open up into our proper posture. So it's really important to do some stretching every day. If you have dogs or cats, you notice that they are stretching several times a day, so let them be your coaches and your reminders. All right, everybody, we are going to get started. Just to let you know, again, at the end of class, I will, after we stop the recording, I will be open for discussion and any questions, concerns, anything. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start off standing up. We'll do some stretching standing up, and then we'll go to the floor, do some seated stuff, and then we'll be lying down, and then we'll finish with a little meditation at the end. All right, let's do this. So happy that you're all here. Let's get the music going. Come on. Alexa, play Spotify.
Here is Spotify.
Okay. Sometimes she annoys me. Okay, there she is. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to warm up the body a little bit. So what does that mean? We're just going to start swinging the arms, your feet a little bit wider than shoulders. Knees are soft. And let's just swing those arms and just get some movement around the spine. So the importance of the warm-up is that we get our blood flowing, our heart pumping a little bit, the muscles, the body temperature increases, and when the muscles are warmer, they're more elastic they are. Think of a rubber band. A warm rubber band is going to stretch better than a rubber band you take out of the freezer, right? Our muscles, our connective tissue is the same way. So just let's get that body moving. As I always say, movement equals life. Yes, movement. It's always moving. Movement, think of circulation. Circulation, think of healing. Oh, yes. Good. And then let's take those feet out wide. Take those hands onto the thighs. Bring them as wide as you can, and let's just go side to side. Good, and I want you to take some long, slow, deep breaths. If you can close your eyes, you may not be able to just for balance, and that's fine, but if you can close your eyes, what it does, it decreases the stimulation to the brain and allows us to tune more into our body and really feel it. Mindfulness, becoming mindful, connected to your body. We can connect the mind to the body through the breath. So long, slow, deep breaths through the nose. And then let's just drop those shoulders down as we move side to side. Good. And I want you to settle into that calm, quiet place deep inside, into the heart space. Breathing deep, breathing slow. Feel the body temperature start to rise a little bit. Good. And then let's come on up. Let's just shake it out. Shake out those arms, shake out that body. Yes. All right, let's inhale those arms up. Big breath in. Exhale, bring it down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. And 1 more. Inhale. Let's take those arms up high. Knees are soft. Let's breathe deep in through that nose, deep into the lungs, deep into the heart. Leaning back, big stretch. And then let's bring it to the right side. Feel that stretch all the way down to the heel, through that rib cage. Breathing long, slow, deep breaths. Ideally, we like to hold each stretch a minimum of 15 seconds. Ideally for 30 or even longer. In some restorative yoga classes, we hold stretches for up to 2 to 3 minutes and over to the other side. The longer the stretch, the more time for your muscles to release and let go. Feel that stretch down the right side. Anchor into that right heel. Long, slow, deep breathing. And your breathing is the key. Breathing in through the nose signals to the nervous system to switch to the parasympathetic part of the nervous system, which is the relaxation part, the rest and digest. Releases muscle tension. Bring it back up to center and bring those arms down. And let's just roll those shoulders in a backward direction. Most of the time, we are in the sympathetic part of the nervous system, which is the fight or flight response, right? And especially these days, we're tense, we're nervous, we're a little anxious, we're in a little bit of fear. So our bodies often are in a chronic state of stress, but we can change that in any moment through our breathing, consciously choosing to breathe deep and slow and to be present, being mindful. Good. So we're rolling these shoulders in a backward direction as opposed to a forward direction for a reason. Most of the time in life, we're very round-shouldered, right? We're sitting. So what we need to train the body to do is to really open up. Feel the shoulder blades slide down your back. Yes, good. Now let's make those shoulder rolls. Let's think of a backstroke, swimming. Big circles. Lead with your pinky. Rotate. Big circles. Yes. Inhale. Exhale. Oh. Good. Doesn't that feel good? I love stretching. So as I was saying, most of the time our muscles are in a chronic state of tension. What happens then? Puts pressure on the blood vessels, causes our blood pressure to rise, causes our heart rate to rise. So when we breathe deep, when we stretch, we relax those muscles, we release that tension, heart rate comes down, breathing comes down, we become more relaxed, we become more present, we become more joyful. Yes. Oh, good. Now let's take those hands and let's bring those hands out, palms away. So what I'm going to show you the side view. Feet are just shoulder width apart, knees are soft, and we're going to push those hands out. Tuck your chin. Spread those shoulder blades. So imagine you're wrapping your arms around a big tree. And you breathe deep and slow. That's interesting. We want to go on to the next one. There we go. Good, long, slow, deep breaths. Allow yourself just to be present right here, right now. There's nowhere else you need to be. Good, and then let's tilt that left shoulder down, lifting that right shoulder. Again, getting a little bit more of that stretch through the right side. Keep those knees soft, breathe deep. Long, slow, deep breaths. And then take it to the other side. So the problems with being in our society and the chronic state of stress is that over time, it causes our adrenal glands to constantly secrete cortisol, which is one of the stress hormones. And that over time wears down our immune system, depletes our immune system. So makes us less resistant to stuff like coronavirus. Unfortunately, that's something we have to deal with today. Good, back to center. Let's take those hands behind. So one of the most important things, so you're going to interlace your fingers, by the way, or if that's not possible, just bring your arms out, palms wide. Good. So either way is fine, whichever way works for you. Keep those knees slightly bent. So as I was saying, what we can do, we can't control what's happening in the world around us, but we can control where we put our mind, where we put our focus, and where we put our breath. Breathing in and out slowly and deeply through the nose, down deep into the lungs, deep into the heart, even deep into the belly. And as I said earlier, that immediately signals the nervous system to move into the relaxation response. Rest and digest, where we can repair, where that immune system can build back up. Sleep, hugely, hugely important for repair and immunity. Yes, good. Let's shake out those arms. Awesome job. Just shake it out. How we doing out there? Thumbs up? Yeah? Okay. Let's take our hands onto our hips. This time, feet against hip width apart. And we're going to imagine drawing a circle with our head on the ceiling. So, hips stay steady. The exercise we're going to move on to from here, we're going to be moving the hips. But this one, we are holding the hips steady. And we're drawing that circle on the ceiling with our head. Yes. And again, tune in, breathe deep. Long, slow, deep breaths. Relax into it. Make it like a dance. Getting in touch with your body. How does it feel? Releasing that tension, letting go. Let's reverse directions.
Nothing we can trust and nothing we can say.
Good. This is so good for the lower spine. Couple more. Good. Now stand tall. Woo. Center yourself. This time, we're going to rotate the hips. So the head stays fairly steady. Yes, rotating those hips. Keep those knees soft. Smiles on those faces. No place we'd rather be. Right here, right now. Good. Couple more in this direction. And reverse. Hula hoops. Hula hoop hips. So yes, where do we put our attention? Where do we put our focus? What can we control versus what we can't? Those things that we can't control, giving our energy and our worry and our attention to that only depletes us. It only takes from what we can do right here and from the moment. The only moment that we have is right here, right now. This is the only moment we are alive, right here, right now. So worry takes us away from this moment. Dwelling in the past takes us away from this moment. Let's stay right here. Okay, excellent job, team. Woo! See, you even get an applause on this song. Alrighty, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take those feet, we're gonna take those hands once again on our thighs, so feet are hip width apart. I'm gonna show the side view. What we're gonna do is we're gonna tilt the tailbone up, arch the back, inhale. And then exhale, tilt the tailbone, tuck the chin, keep those knees soft. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round it out. Let's do two more. Inhale, get that spine moving and flowing. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round it out. Slowly roll yourselves up. Roll those shoulders back. All right, team. What we're going to do, standing once again, feet hip width apart. We're going to reach those arms back. Inhale, big stretch. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up. Keep those knees soft. Exhale, fold forward. So through my healing journey from cancer, one of the key elements to my healing was my meditation, my stretching, and my honoring and blessing my body. For the miracle that it is, we need to remember that every cell in our body is programmed for health and well-being. It's the divine intelligence lives within every cell of our being. The body knows exactly what it needs to do to heal. And if we're not in a place of balance or health, somewhere there's been some interference. Somewhere we have gotten in the way of that life force, that energy flowing freely through our body. So most, if not all, physical ailments and diseases are just dis-ease in our body, in our mind, in our spirit. And our body, mind, and spirit is ready to heal in any moment that we can remove that interference. We get in touch, whether it's nutrition, whether it's the emotional stuckness, which it usually is. So in my healing process, it was about getting to the root of where I got out of balance, where I got stuck. And a lot of it was in my grief and sorrow from the last few years, from a lot of loss. So what I did and what I continue to do and will do for the rest of my life is honor and bless my body. So as you do this, you think of your bowing down to the divine intelligence within you that is you in every cell. Really just appreciate and send love to your beautiful, amazing, miraculous body. It is a true gift. It is the stage with which we shine our light into the world. We came here to shine our light. So let's allow ourselves to open up and shine. Good, let's do a couple more. You guys are amazing. Exhale, bowing down to the divine intelligence that is you. Inhale, exhale. We're just going to hang out here. Hang out here. Keep your knees slightly bent and just relax. Let gravity stretch your spine, your neck. You might feel that stretch in the back of the hamstrings and the back of the thighs. That's where you should feel it. You should also maybe feel a little bit of tension releasing from the neck. Roll the chin shoulder to shoulder. Let's take those arms and let's do outward circles. Good. Keep those knees slightly bent, but feel that stretch in the back of those legs. Notice that when we let those arms go, that once momentum takes hold, they kind of go on their own. And then reverse the direction with those arms. Good, and then let's slowly start with your tailbone, take your time. Stack one vertebra on top of the other. Unwind slowly. With your shoulders, your neck, your head the last to come up. Let those shoulders fall into place. Just take a moment to center. Feel your feet on the ground. Keep your knees slightly bent. Let's just take our hands to our heart for a moment. Eyes closed. Let's tune into our beautiful heart. Divine teacher. Beloved friend. Let's just sway the hips. I bow to you. Again and again. All right, team. Shake out those arms. One more stretch, standing up, and then, actually 2 more, and then we'll go to the floor. Take your elbows in each hand, feet wide, knee sock, and we're just gonna rock our shoulders like you're rocking sweet little babies, sweet little child. Maybe it's the little inner girl or little boy inside of you. Just rocking side to side. I have to tell you, yesterday I went on a bike ride with my friend Gigi, and we were going down this long hill. It's the Manifold Canyon, if anybody knows this area. And I just had this visual. I told my little girl, little Lisa, I said, sit on the handlebars right here. We're going down. We're going to have some fun. Let's take those arms around. So not only was my little Lisa sitting on my handlebars, having a good time, I also was imagining, let's reverse the direction, all of the horses I've had in my life. So not just little Miss up there, but starting from my little pony Brandy that I got for Christmas when I was 5 years old. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Did you know what you were starting back then? Tessie, Sunny, Missy, Dexter, Perkins, Jackie, Katie, Sultan, Josh, all of them. Let's go ahead and swing those arms. We're running with me. I called them my herd. It was the most beautiful visual. And they're with us. All of them who have crossed over, they're all with us. Miss shows herself to me every day. Let's shake it out. All right. One more stretch before we go to the floor. Left foot forward, right foot back. Heel up on that right foot. We're going to drop into a lunge, and then we're going to tuck our hips. So push those hips forward so you get a little hip flexor stretch. Good. And hold. So I never had that visual before, but oh, it was such a fun ride. There they were, all running with me. I felt little Brandy, my first pony, kind of say, I thought you forgot about me. I said, there's no way I could ever forget about you. You started it all. You made that little 5-year-old girl's heart fly, and the rest was history. So I honor and bless them for making me be who I am today. Good, let's release. Switch to the other side. Whew. Let's see. Right foot forward, left foot back. Get your legs straight, Lisa. Okay. Big step forward, big step back, heel up, hold on to the wall or a chair, drop into the lunge, tuck the tailbone, Feel that stretch down the front of your leg. And breathe. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Singing to the song. Good. It's called, well, the words are Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Basically, I bow down to the divine within. Gurudev Namo. Don't you love my class? Lisa sings, she tells stories. You get a lot for the price of admission, right? Okay, let's take ourselves down to the floor. I'm going to adjust the camera. Hi. Okay, hopefully you're all hanging in there with me. We're going to take one leg forward, strongest leg ideally. Bring that back knee down, and then the other knee. We're going to start off sitting. If you need a pillow to sit, that's fine too. If coming to the floor doesn't work, you can do a lot of these exercises in the chair, in a chair. All right, so first legs cross. We're going to do sitting tall, heart is forward. We're going to take our left hand and we're going to place it on our head and drop that left ear toward the left shoulder. You're going to take your right hand, push the palm toward the floor as you get that nice long stretch through the neck, down through the arms. Breathe deep, long and slow. Eyes closed to tune in. Deep breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Other hand, right hand, assist. Left hand, palm down. Feel that stretch all the way through the neck, the shoulders, down through the arm. Again, push that palm down and away. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. All right, let's roll that head around in a circle. So neck circles, slow and controlled. If you can do it with your eyes closed, better to tune in, but if not, do what feels right for you. Let the pace be set by your breath. Inhale one direction, exhale the other. So inhale down, exhale back, whatever feels right. You might hear some snap, crackle, and pop in those neck muscles and joints, and reverse the direction. Good, a couple more. Excellent. Now we're going to do our forward and back flexion. Forward and back. Good. I'll show you the side view. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, tuck the chin. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round it up. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round it up. Forward. Good. Bring those shoulders down as we bring the heart forward. Inhale. Exhale, getting that movement in that spine. Good, let's do a couple more. And then we're going to do our coffee grinders. That belly button, drawing a circle on the floor. Shoulders, head stay fairly steady. Just feel that rotation around the midsection. Get that spine moving and fluid. Fluidity is our goal. We want to be like water that just flows. Goes with the flow, right? Blessed are those who are flexible, for they shall not be bent out of shape. Yes, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as well. Let's reverse the direction. Unfortunately, I cannot take credit for that one. I don't know where I saw it, but I loved it. Good. You're probably wondering, wait, what did she say? Blessed are those who are flexible. She thinks I said, for they shall not be bent out of shape. Okay, so what does that mean?
I don't know that one.
Of course you don't. I didn't ask for that one. Good, excellent. All right, team. You're going to take your left hand behind you. Right hand on that left knee. Your back is tall. We're going to rotate around that spine. Torso twist. Breathe long, slow, deep breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, other side. Left hand on that right knee. Right hand behind you. Back is tall. Rotate, open that chest. Turn your head over that right shoulder. Deep breath in. Exhale and release. One more on a seated position, then we're going to come onto our backs. Feet forward, like we did standing up. We're going to inhale, reach back. Exhale, fold forward. You don't have to touch the toes, obviously I'm not. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You should feel that stretch in the back of those legs, those hamstrings. And you might notice that as you continue to do this, your muscles release and you're able to reach a little bit further. Look at, I'm touching my toes all of a sudden. Isn't that exciting? The body responds. The body responds to our cues. That means our actions, like our physical actions. Do we move or do we sit? It also responds to our thoughts. What do we think? Where do we put our focus? Wherever we put our attention, we create more of that. As they say, where the attention goes, the energy flows. So be careful of where we put our thoughts. Make sure we keep them present and in a state of joy, because from a state of joy, we get to create more of that reality. Isn't that exciting? It is. We have so much power. We need to own that power by choosing where we put our thoughts every moment. Good. Okay, let's hold it here. Hold it. Now, some of you may not be able to touch your toes. I barely am able to touch my toes, okay? My hamstring flexibility has never been my strong point. Try not to judge yourself. There's no need to judge. That self-critic in here. Oi, 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 oi. What's the quote? Stay out of your mind. It's a scary place to be sometimes, dangerous place to be. It all depends on how you choose to use your mind. You can use your mind to be your friend. Mental discipline. When we can train our mind to work for us, not against us, we can accomplish so much. But when we let it be our foe and take us on a journey of fear and anxiety, no bueno. Good. So just hold, feel, breathe. Feel the edge of that stretch. Long, slow, deep breathing. And then release. Awesome. Let's take ourselves onto the floor, onto our backs. Are we still having fun? You're with me? I'm so happy you're here. All right, from here, let's take those knees into the chest. And we're just going to rock side to side. Shoulders relaxed. Eyes closed. Long, slow, deep breathing. Find that yummy place inside, deep in the heart space. Breathe in some gratitude for this moment, for this amazing, miraculous body we have. The only one we're given our entire life, And it is the only entity that is with us from the moment we step forth into this world to the moment that we let it go and leave it. So let's honor and bless this beautiful body. Never forgetting what it does for us every single day that we take for granted. Okay, from here, take that left leg extended out onto the floor. Keep that right leg in. With your left hand, bring it across to the left side. Right arm onto the floor. Turn your head over the right shoulder. Ooh, little crack in the spine, always good. Feel that stretch across the chest, down the spine into that right glute. Eyes closed, tune in and breathe. This is one of my favorite stretches. Just allow yourself to sink into it deeply. Deep breath in. Exhale back to center. Bring that leg down. Bring the other leg in. Left leg in. Right hand takes that leg across the body. Take your right or left arm, sorry, perpendicular onto the floor. Turn your head over that left shoulder. Feel that stretch across the chest, down the spine, into that left glute. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring that leg back up. Knees bent, feet flat. Cross your right leg, ankle over that left knee. Reach through that triangle and take that left leg behind your knee or over your shin. If that doesn't work for you, take that left foot down and just bring the right knee in. You can bring it toward your right shoulder or a little bit more of a stretch to the left. Feeling that glute. Do what you can. Shoulders relaxed, eyes closed, tune in and breathe. And then for a little deeper stretch, take that right arm out, slide your right leg all the way across that left and bring those knees in a little bit deeper into the piriformis, that muscle deep inside. Shoulders relaxed, breathe deep, eyes closed. Find that yummy place. No better place to be than right here, right now. Fully alive, fully present, in a state of gratitude for all that we have. All that we have is right here, right now. Deep breath in. Exhale and release. Uncross that leg. Left leg. Ankle crosses over that right thigh. Reach through the triangle. Interlace your fingers behind that right knee or over the shin. Again, if that doesn't work for you, right foot on the floor. Bring that knee in. Ideally to the opposite shoulder. Whatever feels right to you. Hold and breathe. Shoulders relaxed. Breathing deep into the belly. And then take that left arm out, slide that left leg all the way across, wrap your arms around those knees, a little bit deeper stretch in the piriformis, shoulders relaxed. Deep breath in. exhale and release. Awesome job, everybody. Let's take our feet, knees bent a little bit wider than the hips, a little bit wider than the hips. Take those arms straight out, perpendicular from the body. And then let's drop the knees to the right side as far as you can. Getting that stretch through that hip. Oh yeah, drop it down. You'll feel a stretch through your quads. Hold and breathe. Smiles on those faces. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring those legs back up. Drop the knees to the other side. As far as you can, get that stretch in that hip, down the quad. And then back to center. Let's take those legs out, reach those arms over our head, big stretch through the fingertips, through the toes, breathing long and deep, really stretch. Long, slow, deep breaths. And then let's bring those knees in. Hug the knees in, stretch that lower back. And then we're gonna rock and roll up and down the spine. Couple more. Hands come up. Come over to your hands and your knees. And we're gonna sit back into child's pose. Reach those arms forward. Open the knees if you need to bring your hips down. Bow the forehead to the floor. Big stretch through the spine. Breathe deep. And then come back up. Let's find ourselves back in that seated position. Woo. How do we feel, team? Let's go ahead and rub our hands. Eyes closed. Feel the heat, the energy in the hands. Let's press those thumbs into the sternum. Bow the chin down. Eyes closed to tune in. Shoulders relaxed. Back is tall. Tune into that calm, quiet, still place deep inside. And just breathe deep breaths of gratitude into our lungs, into our heart, into our belly. Feel the peace of being fully present right here, right now, tuned into your truest state of being that lives deep within, no matter what's happening in the world around us. Remember, we don't have to get caught up in the storm out there. We can invite them into our peace. You get to choose in every moment which energy that you want to bring into the world. And we can all anchor this calm, peaceful, powerful energy just by tuning in and breathing into our heart, into our truth. Long, slow, deep breaths. Let's take this energy out into the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. When we heal our heart of the belief that we are separate, we heal the world. Namaste. The divine in me acknowledges the divine in you. Good job, everybody. Good job, good job, good job. So that concludes today's class, full body stretch. Thank you so much for coming. Again, if you feel like giving a donation, I humbly accept. I'm available on Venmo and PayPal. If not, like I say, just keep coming back. It doesn't matter, okay? Share with your friends. Tomorrow is 30 minutes strength and balance. Friday is 30-minute progressive relaxation, where we progressively tense and relax each muscle group. And our whole intention with progressive relaxation is to totally let go of all the tension in our body, also in our minds. So I hope you can make it for that. And then on Friday, I'm also doing a special class in the afternoon, evening, depending on where you are, 5 o'clock our time, 8 o'clock Eastern. I'm doing a freelance dance, okay? The whole point, I'm not a dance instructor. I'm not going to be teaching you any dance moves. All I'm going to be doing, it's all for fun. It's all for silliness. We're all at home. Let's have a dance party together. 45 minutes. I'm going to be putting on some fun music that we all know. And we are just going to dance and celebrate and have fun and have joy. So if that's of interest to you, it's going to be a different sign up. You're not actually going to have to sign up. I'm just going to give a link and you can sign right on and join me. So if that's interest to you, let me know. Also, let's see, anything else? Any other? Again, I'm going to sign off here. So I'm going to sign off, but I'm going to stop the recording. And so if anybody has any thoughts, anything they want to share, please stay on, okay? All right, the rest of you signing off, thank you so much for coming. I hope to see you tomorrow. Again, share with your friends and make it a great day. All right, take care, everyone.